Now with the help of orientation, we can decide how the moving is going to affect it. Do I want to move it according to the global axis or the local axis of the object? If I rotate this object at such a random angle, and if I go here and extrude this thing, and now if I take this local axis, and things start to become a little bit weird, but actually this object's z-axis was in this direction. So now if I change z-axis, it's going to behave as per the local axis of the object. The next thing is normal according to the direction of the faces. Like for example, if you come over here, you get the access to this normals, and let me increase the size so that it's easily visible. This is the direction of normal. So according to that normal, we can move it in the z-axis, y-axis or x-axis. The next thing is gimbal. This is useful mostly in rigging to avoid gimbal lock, which we will be seeing as you progress through this website. View, like I am viewing from this angle. Like for example, if I am viewing from this angle, now this is going to be the x-axis, this is going to be the y-axis, as if I am attaching a graph paper to the screen of my computer, and this is going to be the z-axis. It will be either towards the camera or away from the camera, based on where you are viewing it from. Cursor, for example, what it actually means is, if I shift and right click on this face, the cursor might seem to be attached to the face, but also it has its own axis. If I shift and right click over here and just rotate it a bit, this defines the axis of the objects, and according to those axes of the cursor, we can move the object in that orientation. And finally, parent. To explain this, let me create a new object. Let me set this object G and shift Z, and R randomly rotate this in this direction. Now let me select this object. Let us select this object, Control P to parent the thing. Now this is going to be the parent of this object. And if I go to edit mode, select this object, extrude it, and now if I go to parent, whatever the axis of this object is, let me activate this move tool. That is the local axis of the cone. Now let me select this thing and select this face, extrude this thing and go to parent. So it's going to behave as per the local axis of this parent object. Now that axis is going to be the z-axis of the face, which is exactly the z-axis of this cone. So in which direction you want to take your personality, that is defined by what kind of orientation you have. Do you want to become a woman helper or a womanizer? Oh, do you want to have drinks which are cold, or do you want to have drinks which are going to have hard effect on your liver and might disturb your life for the rest of the years to come? Brought to you by blindjob.com.